What's up, guys? That really gross guy here. We are back playing Warframe. So, we might as well just get right into it. Exterminate Grenier before time runs out. Let's get this one done. So, a little bit to talk about today. A little bit of a mini rant, just because. Well, two mini rants. First of all. Just real quick, when it comes to Conclave, so you guys might know that we had the little snowball fight thing going on with the festive solstice thing. Interesting. I was okay with it. I do not really like Conclave. I'm not much of a PvP player. It's not really my thing. I don't, especially in Warframe, because of the dodging mechanics and stuff like that. It's just a game type that, like, I'm more of like a ground warfare kind of old-fashioned Call of Duty. Like, I don't even like the new Call of Duties because it's like space jumping warfare. What the hell? So I like more tactical ground warfare kind of games. So stay tuned for The Division. A little bit of just letting you guys know what's coming on the channel. But yeah, but it was okay. I was doing fairly well. I pretty much went even or slightly well, even as in for every kill. Well, yeah, I pretty much went even, if you think about it. I managed to get almost as much, if not equal to, the amount of oro for every kill I got, and death ratio was pretty good as well. There were a few instances where the team got absolutely demolished, and that's because 2 out of the 3 games that I did for the Conclave reward, 2 out of the 3 games, I had someone who joined literally just to get the skin. I kid you not. And some of you may have experienced this if you've gone into the Conclave missions for the skin, or maybe, I don't even know if it's a thing when it comes to how much Syndicate points or Conclave points that they would get. But literally, I had 2 people at 2 separate times either sitting or meditating off in a corner somewhere, or actually the one guy did it pretty much in the middle of the map. And it was kind of frustrating. Granted, I don't have to win the match, so it was alright with me completing the mission and not worrying about what the other people were doing. But it throws the movement in the game so far off. Everyone's basically just trying to search out and find this guy hiding in a corner. Because obviously he would get found quite often and killed. So it was like, no one's actually trying to be like fighting. So one thing I wanted to mention is it would be nice if DE worked on the disconnect timer for what do they call it? Stationary players. What do they call it? AFK. Players that are AFK. If you're gonna be AFK in Conclave, you should be booted within 15 seconds. In my honest opinion, you should be booted within 15 seconds. If not 10, or like, come on, like, really? So, it was just frustrating. I did, however, try to make it work in my favor. So anytime I knew someone was just sitting, like I could see their name tag, and I was like, alright, I'm gonna go see if he's sitting in a corner, and I find him, I basically just used him as bait, and I would kill players that, were searching the map, and when they finally found him, I would jump out of nowhere and just get the kill. But ultimately, like I was saying, it throws the game off so much, the dynamic or whatever that you would technically consider, the PvP dynamic. It throws it off so much, and it was frustrating. Like I said, I don't have to win the game to win the skin, but if I was playing regular PvP, I'd be pretty frustrated if I was trying to get, like, missions or But then again, it was a special game type, so the people that were in doing that game type were, I don't know. I just saying, it was a little bit dumb. It was a little bit frustrating. I was like, if you're gonna play, because I don't like PvP. I was sitting there going, like, I don't like PvP, but I'm sticking it out and not trying to let my team down. I could have very easily just jumped in there and just done, you know, and just sat there just like they did. However, I will say that pretty much the reason why I didn't give in is because, ooh, look at that, 30-minute credit booster. That's one of those rare caches. Cool. I want so badly the what is it called? The Cyandana that is in the Conclave. I forgot what it's called, but there's a Cyandana that you can only get by doing Conclave missions, or yeah, basically getting your Conclave rank up, and it looks so good. It looks so good, and I really, really want it. So, therefore, I participate in the games whenever I have to. I haven't played Conclave in a long time, and I'm literally only the second Syndicate rank, the second Conclave rank up, and I only have about 17,000 out of the 24,000 that I need to get to the next rank, because I don't play it. I don't know. I feel like you have to go through way too much effort to earn Syndicate Conclave points. Maybe it's just me. Maybe there's something I'm not aware of, something I'm not doing to maximize my Conclave Syndicate points or whatever, but I don't know. It is what it is. Eventually I'll get it, but probably won't be anytime soon. What was the other little rant? I don't know. I am a little discouraged by content recently, and I know there's been a bit of content that's been coming out, and obviously we still have a big content drop about to happen before the end of the year, but part of me, as little as I play Warframe with literally the intention to not kill the game for myself, I still find it sometimes hard to log in and find a mission type that I really want to accomplish. I love survivals. I like interceptions. I like soloing interceptions just because it provides me with an additional challenge. I don't know why, but you know, something about being able to hold the points and doing all that. I don't know. It provides you with a challenge, and I kind of like it. But oh yeah, I remember my last point, and that has to do with sorties, but I'll get to that in just a second. But I've been finding it hard to log in and find a mission within the first 10 minutes or so and go, yeah, you know, I'm stoked to play that mission right now. I tend to switch my Warframes around to accommodate for the specific mission I'm about to do, but I keep seeing like spy missions in sorties, which I'm gonna get to. Spy missions or rescue missions. Rescue missions are okay, but I don't know. I do them often enough because they show up as rewards, and to me a rescue's easy because I usually use limbo. So I'm not too stoked to getting a rescue mission done. But anyways, I just want to mention that it's not necessarily endless types that are bothering me. A lot of people were, you know, wondering about, oh, endless missions. I just want something that gets me giddy, like gets me giddy to play. Recently, because I'm about to put Division up on the channel, Division is one of those games that gets me giddy. There's a lot of different game types that get me giddy, but I feel like we need a game type that, I don't know, that really is kind of like I was talking about in the past. You guys may have seen my videos. I don't want a trial mission. I don't want a new trial mission. I do want to go and play some, but you know, I'm kind of getting ready for that. But I want to get into a couple mission types that have multiple objectives. Stuff sort of like the trials, but dumbed down. Dumbed down for mid-range players and gameplay. Just so that I don't have to stress over my builds, or I don't have to team up with some randoms in a lobby or something. I don't know. I like being able to jump in something solo real quick to kind of get my fix and get out, but I don't know. But lastly, my point about sorties and spy missions is right now there is a spy mission as the very first spot in the sortie list, and I tried running it 3 times this past hour or so, and I'm always getting players, and maybe it's my fault, maybe I have to go through the recruitment channel or whatever, but I keep getting into missions with players that, you know what, I get it. Sometimes people make a mistake and they go into a spy mission and they make a little mistake and it costs the player the mission. Spy or sorties pretty much always, I think always, require you to get all 3. So if someone makes a mistake, you know what, it happens. However, I absolutely hate, so much, a player that goes into an objective and a spy, gets caught, and immediately leaves the game. He didn't even give it a shot. Didn't even give it a chance. Immediately leaves the game. He's like, oops, I screwed it up. Now everyone can suffer. I'm gonna go find a new game where someone can carry me. Sorry, I don't like. I've had 3 games where things have gone wrong. I usually don't run into the people logging out too often, but if you don't know what you're doing, either let someone know or, oh man, this video's going on too long. Let someone know, or just don't do the spy mission. If you need it for whatever reward there is, tell the other people in the game that, hey, I'm not too familiar with this. Can you help me? Or can you do it for me? I'm cool with doing spy missions solo, and that's what I'm going to do pretty much from now on in sorties, because I'm too frustrated with it. I don't know. Have you guys experienced any of this? How are spy missions to you? Have you encountered this? I don't know. I'm venting. I didn't want to like spoil the mood, ruin anything for you guys. I just had a bad day in Warframe, and I don't know. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. It was kind of short. It was a kind of a mediocre exterminate, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is my blood red Excalibur. This was my first Conclave Excalibur. That's why I started talking about Conclave in the beginning, because and I use this frame because of it, but this is my blood red Conclave Excalibur that was, when Conclave came out and it was very limited to certain weapons, I picked this setup because the Anku just came out and it was set for Conclave. The Gurkata was a thing, and I got the Prisma Gurkata, so that was by default into the thing, and then I put on a Magnus just because, and I designed this literally to be like an intimidating blood red Conclave Excalibur. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. I appreciate it. Let me know what you think about any of the things I talked about in the episode today. I would appreciate it. You guys are great. Thank you guys, and until next time, blah!